Shalom from Jerusalem. This is Uriel, Independent News, Jerusalem, Israel. Sir, what do you think about Iran and the threat?
I think it's real.
Do you think that Israel should go and attack these nuclear facilities due to the fact that America basically is giving them time after time after time?
I'm not privy to the information that governments might have, and so I couldn't make that decision. I'm going to rely on the government that we have here in Israel to make the appropriate decision at the appropriate time. I'm sure they're going to do what's best for its citizens.
Do you think the Obama administration has done enough to deter this threat?
No.
Did you hear Ahmadinejad's speech yesterday at the UN?
I have it taped, so I haven't heard it yet.
Did you hear our Prime Minister speak against Iran?
Again, I read about it, I have it taped, but I haven't had a chance to listen to it.
So do you think that Israel should be ready for anything?
Yes, always. I don't think I think that's a wise move for any country. A country that threatens your right to exist, and that you have a right to defend yourself, and whatever means necessary to do so. And I think that when we're dealing in an age of nuclear issues, nuclear explosions, to wait to hit back is a little bit maybe after the fact, yeah. So I think it's much more important to be able to protect yourself when necessary.
Now, on the other hand, Abu Mazen, the so-called Palestinian leader here in Israel, basically just tore down Israel, saying that Israel continues to occupy their land. Is that accurate for him to state?
It's his opinion. He's entitled to his opinion. I think he believes it. I disagree with him, but I think that he's entitled to his opinion, and he's entitled to voice that opinion. If we don't have the opportunity to voice, we have to give every country and every people a right to voice their opinion, and then people will decide.
Now, Egypt just elected the Muslim Brotherhood president as president, Mohamed Morsi, and basically he's kind of rethinking the 73 agreement, I believe it was 79, on the peace treaty with Israel.
I don't know that my reading of it isn't necessarily that he's rethinking it. I think he knows that he needs to honor his treaties, and I think he's going to do what's best for his people, and if he feels what's best for his people, I think he would know that to honor that peace treaty is a good thing for them as well as for us.
Now, one final question. U.S. Ambassador Christopher Stevens was slaughtered in Benghazi with 3 Navy SEALs that were basically trying to protect him. And America basically did nothing, or has done nothing about it. Should America go after these terrorist thugs?
I think America should go after, protect all its citizens, let alone their ambassadors. And I also think that, I think that America has the right to protect its citizens, just like we have the right to protect our citizens. And I think that in this particular case, I think it was an overreaction to a movie that probably was not meant to have the kind of effect that it had. And I think that sometimes people overreact. And I think that we have America has a right to do whatever it needs to do to protect that, and I think that unfortunately it took place at a time right before the American elections, which I think clouds people's decisions, because people make decisions on how am I going to get reelected, not necessarily on what's best for the country. I think you might see a different response after November.
One final question: are you American?
I have both citizenships. I have Israeli citizenship.
Are you voting for Barack Hussein Obama if you had the chance?
If I had the chance, no. I probably will not vote for him, but I don't think that Romney's a good alternative either. So I think that the Americans who live in America have a very difficult choice. I think it's the lesser of two evils, in my opinion. It's unfortunate that with a country as large as that, and with all the talent and money they have, they couldn't field a better candidate than Mitt Romney.
This is Uriel, LTP, Independent News, Jerusalem, Israel. Shalom.